Welcome back, focused learners. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here for this explainer today, because wow, we are unpacking a monumental shift. If you've been keeping tabs on the tech world, you know Google I/O 2026 just wrapped up. But look, I need to be real with you right out of the gate. This wasn't just your standard run-of-the-mill software update. Google didn't just drop a slightly faster model, they unveiled an entirely new paradigm. We're officially moving away from AI as just a tool that you prompt to AI as a full-blown team of agents, and they're working 24/7 in the background on your behalf. In this explainer, we're going to decode exactly how these updates are going to completely transform your daily business operations and efficiency. Okay, let's dive right into this, because to really wrap our heads around the scale of what's happening, we've got to look at the data. Sundar Pichai kicked things off with a number that is just staggering: 3.2 quadrillion. Now, our human brains aren't really wired to comprehend a quadrillion of anything, but that is the number of tokens Google is processing every single month right now. To put that into perspective, last year, that number was 480 trillion. That is a massive 7x jump in just one single year. It's literally like going from a garden hose to a fire hydrant. And this perfectly captures the moment. AI adoption isn't slowing down. It is accelerating faster than at any point in history. What's absolutely crucial to take away here is that these aren't some far-off sci-fi future projections. These are live, current numbers. We are talking about 8.5 million developers building apps every month, and 1 billion, with a B, monthly active users on Google's AI mode in search. The scale of this shift is just immense, and everything Google just announced is basically designed to pour rocket fuel on that fire. So here's our roadmap for this explainer. We're going to breeze through the 2026 AI explosion, the Gemini Flash engine, parallel teams, your 24/7 Spark agent, automating market research, and we'll wrap it all up with the command center. Let's get to it. Section 1. The Gemini Flash engine, powering the new workforce. This is the foundational piece making all these autonomous agents possible in the first place. Okay, so Gemini 3.5 Flash. This thing is literally 4 times faster than any other frontier model out there. But here is the crazy part. It scores an 83.6% on the agentic benchmark, completely crushing the previous best Pro model, which was sitting at around 78%. So it's significantly faster and smarter, right? But it actually costs less than half of what comparable models do. Sundar Pichai even did the math live on stage. He pointed out that if top companies shifted 80% of their workloads to Flash right this second, they'd save a massive chunk of their budget. This combination of speed and affordability, that's the exact magic formula you need to run AI agents continuously without breaking the bank. Moving on to Section 2, parallel teams with anti-gravity, moving beyond one prompt at a time. Guys, it is time to officially ditch that old one prompt, one output mindset for good. So, Anti-Gravity 2.0. This is Google's brand new platform for building and running AI agents, and it gives us a super clear roadmap for setting up a parallel team. It's actually pretty simple. First, you download their standalone desktop app. Then, you spin up multiple agents to run in parallel, you assign them different tasks, and then you just sit back and review the final output. The live demo of this was honestly mind-blowing. They literally told Anti-Gravity to build a working operating system from scratch. 93 subagents worked on it, processing 2.6 billion tokens. And they didn't just work step by step. Actually, scratch that. They didn't work sequentially at all. Different agents handled different parts at the exact same time, while the human operator probably just went to grab a coffee. The human only checked in at the end, noticed a couple missing video drivers, and just told the system to fix it. I mean, think about how that fundamentally changes what your business can get done in a single day. All right, Section 3, Spark. Your 24/7 agent, the always-on assistant. This is the one that's going to totally revolutionize how you manage your day-to-day. Here's the deal with Gemini Spark. It's a personal AI agent that runs 24/7 on a dedicated Google Cloud virtual machine. And I really want to emphasize something here. This isn't just a flashy marketing buzzword. Because it's running on Google's cloud infrastructure, it keeps working even after you literally slam your laptop shut and go home. It has secure, continuous access to your workspace, your Gmail, your calendar, docs, sheets, the whole shebang. Let me walk you through this exact example they gave for a salesperson because it brilliantly illustrates the power of this. Imagine you're a sales rep, and you're asked Spark to prep for an upcoming client meeting. While you're off doing a dozen other things, Spark automatically dives into your Salesforce to pull the account history. It checks Zendesk for any recent support tickets, flags a potential churn risk, handles all the annoying back-and-forth scheduling to actually get the meeting on the calendar, drafts a retention strategy in a Google Doc, and then writes a custom email for the client. The only time it pauses is to ask for your approval before doing something high risk like hitting send on that email. Just imagine walking into the office, sitting at your desk, and all that routine research, scheduling, and drafting is just perfectly queued up and waiting for you. It's wild. Which leads us into automating your market research with information agents in search. This is an absolutely massive long-term play. I want you to honestly ask yourself right now, how do you currently keep tabs on your competitors or your industry? I'm guessing it involves a ton of manual Googling, reading endless articles, and copy-pasting data into spreadsheets, right? It's a huge pain point. But what if you could automate that entire process without lifting a single finger? Well, here is exactly how Google is solving that. Step 1, you just tell Google Search to monitor a specific competitor or market trend. Step 2, your personal information agent starts running 24/7 in the background, just constantly scanning the web for updates. And step 3, this is the real magic trick. Search uses generative UI to build a custom, interactive dashboard specifically for your query. Literally no two people get the exact same result. The interface itself generates on the fly to surface exactly what's relevant to your business the second it happens. Okay, Section 5, the Command Center Advantage, bringing it all together. We've talked about Gemini Flash, anti-gravity, Spark agents, information agents. How do we prevent this from turning into total chaos? The contrast here is just night and day. The old way is what we call manual tab switching. And let's face it, it's a mess. You've got Claude open in one window, maybe Hermes running in a terminal, Gemini in another browser tab, and you're just frantically copying and pasting outputs between them. It's exhausting. But the new way? That's the Agent Command Center, or Agent OS. This gives you one single clean place to launch, monitor, review, and stack all your AI workflows. You can literally watch what each agent is working on side by side, which allows their work to seamlessly stack and compound over time. Now, I know you're a focused learner, so you might have a few red flags popping up right about now. Let's tackle those limiting beliefs head on. Thinking, hey, this sounds way too technical for me. It's really not. If you can type a basic sentence describing what you want done, you can command an agent. Zero coding required. Or maybe you're thinking, I should probably wait a bit until this tech is more stable. Listen, Gemini 3.5 Flash is live and it's free right now. If you sit on the sidelines, you are literally giving your competitors a 6-month head start on building their autonomous teams. And the classic one, but I already use ChatGPT. Look, ChatGPT is amazing for answering questions, but these new agents, they build, they deploy, they implement, and they run multi-step tasks in parallel, completely autonomously. In fact, there's a quote from the source material that hits the nail right on the head. It perfectly sums up this entire shift. Using ChatGPT for this is like having a calculator when you could have a full team. I love that. A calculator is a brilliant tool, sure, but a team. A team proactively executes complex, multi-step projects while you are literally fast asleep. We are moving from reactive tools to proactive teams. The bottom line is this. Google isn't just adding cute little AI features anymore. They're fundamentally rebuilding their entire ecosystem, search, workspace, Android, around AI agents. Every single screen you look at is becoming a place where your AI team can do the heavy lifting for you. The compounding value of this tech is just off the charts. So I want to leave you with one final provocative question to chew on. The agentic era isn't coming someday, it is officially here. Now that you know exactly what these tools can do, what are you going to build?